Alright guys, I'm Doctor McFarland, and it is Tuesday around 4 o'clock, which is when I go live on Tuesdays for now and into the future. I started this new time probably a month and a half ago, and it's keeping me on track and allowing me to do some other things on Tuesday nights, like studio work and making other videos and such. So, what I have in front of me here is the Positive Grid Spark Mini. And honestly, what I love about this thing is it sounds great. It's small. I usually have like a little wireless guitar unit hooked up to it, so I can kind of walk around the house as I'm jamming and kids are taking a bath and getting ready for bed and all this stuff. So I'm actually going line out, or actually headphone out right here, the headphones, into two inputs on my audio interface. Whoa. That light behind me is kind of strange. I might turn it off, I'm not sure. Kind of gives me this nice hue behind me. But I am talking into the Neumann U87 AI into my Antelope audio interface, and it's all working pretty good, and you should be able to hear me okay. I can see my levels over here, and if something is too not loud enough, then I can definitely turn it up a little bit if I need to. Like for instance, I can turn up the mic pre just a tad. Okay. I also have my microphone going through an EQ and a compressor. At least I think I am. But regardless, the main thing today is let's talk about some practice amp options and something that's low cost that doesn't, it's not going to break the bank, but still allow you to have lots of fun doing many things around the house or before a gig or whatever you're doing. Let me copy and paste these here. Make sure this is correct, because it should be. Okay. Checking my audio settings here. I am getting a little bit of compression on my voice, which is fine. I can change the mids. I can cut the mids. Let's cut the mids a little bit. Maybe bring up the high pass filter. Alright, so not going too crazy, but also there's a mic pre going on here. I can lower the gain on. Turn those things off. Okay. Anyway, so the Positive Grid Spark Mini. I think they go around $200-ish, depending on if you get them new or if you get them used. You can probably find them for about $150, maybe less. I haven't checked Marketplace in a while, but for around $125 to $200, you could probably get in the door with one of these things. There are the bigger units, the Spark 40, the whatever the big one is. But honestly, the 60 is the Spark Mini is really good. So this has a rhythm, a lead, a solo, and a custom channel on it. And it has a guitar volume and a music volume, which is very key here in a second. So what we can do with that is this. We can actually go to the Spark Mini app that is on my phone here. Pretty cool. I'm going to log in with my Facebook, I guess. Oh, come on. Maybe my email. Email and password. So once you log in, you'll get access to like different backing tracks and all kinds of fun stuff. I'm not sure if there's like actual music lessons in there. So it says, let's get smart. Let's connect. So I'm going to connect. And it's looking. And my Bluetooth should already be on. So successfully connected my Spark Mini. Serial number, register. Okay, registration complete. Should have already been registered, but whatever. So the Silver 120 is currently on this preset here. So if I play a little bit, it's just nice and clean sounding. Okay, now with anything you want to actually alter in the preset, you'll have to go in and say like, I want to turn down my reverb. So let's turn down the level. Maybe also turn down the time. Okay, nothing too crazy. Just a little bit ambience there. And if we want to edit anything, you just double tap on the block, and now we can choose like room, chamber, natural, hall natural, plate short. There's an ambient one. There's a classic plate. There's a Holy Grail. Oh yes, we're gonna do that one. So the Holy Grail reverb from Electro Harmonics is pretty cool. Let's turn this thing up. See what we got. Okay, we'll turn my guitar up a little bit. Even more. Okay, that's fun. I can add in my vintage delay. The delay. Okay, I like all that. I'm trying to find where all my other settings are. That's not what I want to see. I want to see not the overlays. Camera switcher, main window, network cameras, scenes. That's what I want to see. Let me go turn off this light back here real fast. I'm back. I wish there was a way to. There is a way to control this Brio a little bit better, but the lighting is definitely weird. The lighting is weird, but it's fine. I'm kind of washed out at the moment. Okay. It's not going to be the greatest way to look at me, but it's fine. So, now this thing sounds great. And what I like about it is I can go into the music app side, and there's like a Paul Gilbert electric track type stuff. That's pretty cool. You can jam along with that. lo-fi hip-hop lick with tabs and backing. Okay, let's try this lo-fi jazz jam. Okay, and what it's going to do, turn up the music here. Okay, so A flat, the G minor, A flat, major 7, the G minor to C7. Alright, now with A flat, we can either think in A flat major pentatonic, or we can think of it like F minor pentatonic. Let's try F minor. Right, something like that. Put this down. Let's go to neck pickup. All right, now I'm going to play out of A flat right here. Right, just pick one pentatonic box to work in. You hear that little lick they're doing? Okay, let's go to the lead sound. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking F minor right now. Let me move this thing out of the way. Or I can start the A flat string tree, which is A flat, B flat, C, E flat, F. Just 5 notes. Well, can't do that. Okay, so that's just one example of. Just one example that goes for 29 minutes. So if you got 30 minutes to, you know, to practice something, you know, pull up the app and just find something, and you'll have fun for at least a little bit. Let's try this R&B backing track in A minor. Let's try that. It also gives you the chord structure there on the screen as well. All right, A minor. So we're in C. Wait. Oh, maybe it's in G. All right, so honestly, let me go. I mean, I like this. I like it a lot. But let me go back and let me alter the amp settings a little bit. So I'm now on the Blackface Duo. I do like there's an AD clean, there's a mashless DC 30. Let's do that one. Let's do a DC 30. Let's turn up the gain just a little bit. And the treble's down a little bit, so okay, so this is a nice warm sound. I got the ambient reverb going on this one, which is a lot. But this is still on the rhythm. I think I had a different preset on from before. They also have a LA comp pedal, the comp pedal there. I know you can't see that very well, but it works just like the LA2A that I have here on my screen that's on my voice. There's other pedals out on the market that give you the LA2A in a box kind of sounds. But if you want that on your pedal board, a lot of players kind of swear by them. They're like, hey, this really beats up my tone and makes it all very present and in your face kind of deal. So yeah, I like that. I like it. Let's play with that one a little bit. Okay, let's go ahead and let's save it. We're going to overwrite. Rhythm has been saved. Still a lot of reverb though, isn't it? Let's go with like a really simple reverb. Room Studio. There needs to be like a spring reverb somewhere. You would think there would be. A rich plate. Not too bad. Let's bring the time down. And then we'll bring the level down. Okay, so you go to the ... in the top corner. Then just hit, you can do a save as new or do overwrite. Okay. Okay, now technically, let's try this. I could do ... save as new, and we're gonna make this. We're gonna make it our lead sound. We're gonna hit save. Then we're gonna go to the actual lead, which is currently a plexiglass kind of deal. And let's, how do we load something? Favorites, following, artists, all. So there's also tons of other sounds that you can download from the app, which is very cool. Save to hardware. Okay, I get it. Okay. I know what we need to do now. We need to go back. This is under pop. Okay. I see where we're at. Okay, I'm going to go lead. Go to pop. Go to that one. Okay, and now save to hardware preset. This is going to be under the lead one. Okay, so now with that said, I have the exact same amp and pedals as my rhythm sound. But now I'm going to go turn on the SAB driver, which is basically like an LCD pedal. Okay, and then I can overwrite that. Okay, lead save. So now what I have is I can go to my rhythm, which has the pedal off. Then go to my lead, which has the pedal on. And there is a foot switch you can get with this Positive Grid Spark Mini that allows you to change between your different presets you have on the thing. So I think it's pretty cool. I'm gonna go and alter some stuff here. I feel like I need to. No, I don't want to go there. I want to change some settings on my camera. Camera effects. So we got some really bright settings here. The blur effect is on. Got the temperature. Done with that. If y'all want to ask any questions at all, feel free to ask away. While I try to figure out why this camera is so stinking blown out. There's really not a good way. So even if I change the brightness, like it's still just like, you know, a lot. So let me do this. Okay, so I turned down the light over here. That should help. All right, so back to rhythm stuff, and let's also go to let's go to the Spark Mini area here. Spark Mini amp. I am interested in getting the foot controller for this, just because, you know, it'd be fun to switch between some different presets via the foot. There's also some custom Vi tones in here, which is really neat, that you can check out. This would be under accessories, I'm pretty sure. There's a Spark carry bag. Now, what's funny is there's a Spark link. Let me go here so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, okay. You can see what I'm doing, right? All right, so it's essentially just a wireless unit. Escape the cable clutter with Spark Link wireless guitar system. Its sleek design, ultra low latency at 70 foot over 20-meter range ensure a flawless noiseless experience at home and on stage and beyond. Just plug in, power on, and play. No complicated setup required. Plus, with 4 channels, you can use multiple Spark links at the same time with a flexible hinged input plug. So what that means is the the 4 channels. So you could have one transmitter plugged in into your guitar, and then you could have a receiver plugged in. Well, sorry, let me take that back. You can have one receiver plugged into your amp or a pedal board or something. Then you could have multiple transmitters going at one time. So there's 4 different channels. Maybe I have this electric guitar for song 1. I want to switch to my acoustic guitar that also has a Spark Link plugged in, maybe on channel 2. Then I have my Telecaster style guitar that's on channel 3. Then I have a Strat style guitar that's on channel 4. And I don't want to, unplug from this guitar to plug into the next one. I just want to have all 4 or 4 different units set up at once. And all 4 connect to the one receiver that is plugged in either to the amp or, like I said, the pedal board. So that one's $129. And, this is getting... That's a really cool guitar, actually. I like that guitar. I want that guitar. Give it to me. But yeah, it looks nice. It's pretty small. Excuse me, I sneezed. And yeah. Match my gain level here. Yeah. So honestly, at this point, this is such an awesome tool. I mean, I have a nice clean tone that, yes, I could put a pedal board in front of this input right here and get some get some additional drive tones or whatever I want, and just keep it on the rhythm channel the whole time and, nice and clean. Or I can go to my lead sound, which is already baked into the app right here, and okay, so the Spark Link is $129. Let's go back to accessories. Spark Control X. Look at this thing. That's $149. The next generation of Spark Control is here. Easily swap presets, toggle effects, and so much more with the 6-switch customizable Spark Control X, the official wireless foot switch for Spark series guitar amps. So we can see that in this picture we have the Spark Super Tiny, whatever that's called. And this just works via Bluetooth, I'm pretty sure. So that's neat. Rechargeable battery, up to 150 hours of playtime in a single charge. Seamless connectivity. I mean, honestly, this is... Yes, the Boss Katana is really good. The Fender Mustang series is really good. But the fact that you can have an app for like a small practice amp, you can save controls. This is really cool. Stomp box mode, preset mode. Oh my gosh. So we got some different presets you can connect with. Switches 1 through 4 can be assigned to a hardware preset that can be customized in the Spark app. Switch A swaps to the next preset and switch B swaps to the previous. Very awesome. Very awesome. Oh, wow, look at that. There's overlays. You can write on with a Sharpie or a dry erase. Don't do a Sharpie. That's probably going to be a bad idea. Built like a tank. All instruments welcome. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's go to some other ones here. The Spark Edge, which is like a small, it's a portable 4-channel smart amp and PA system. So that's nice. This is great for busking, I'm sure. Yeah, definitely for busking if you're doing 4 channels. So dual XLR and combo inputs. So that means you can have at least 2 microphones and a guitar plugged in, or a keyboard, or 2 guitars, or something. I wouldn't expect it to be. And actually, this is estimated to come out mid-November, so this is a relatively new product that you can pre-order for $3.99. So there's that. We got the Spark Mini. Oh, sorry, the Spark 2 upgrade offer. That's only $2.99. And remember, all these come with the app and all the stuff. So the Spark Go is what I was looking at earlier. I look how tiny that thing is. I mean, you just throw it in a pocket or a backpack or anything. You can just whip it out, play it. If you had your wireless hooked up, you can hook it up there. But honestly, this is the same price as the wireless units. So $129 for this Spark Go. But if that's what you need to kind of play around and practice, and it could also be just a plain Bluetooth speaker, so you can just play back audio Bluetooth through it. Let me check out some of the other amps here. The Mini, which is what I have. The Spark 40, which is currently on sale. That's $249. That's really good. The Smart Amp that started it all. Check this thing out. So you got your different voices on there. You can dial in the gain, bass, middle, treble, master, mod, delay, reverb, output. You can save up to 4 different presets. There's a tap tempo on there. Then if you had the foot switch with it, obviously you could control or change the presets with the foot switch. The Spark bag is sold separately. Blah blah blah. So if you wanted to start off small and get like a Spark Mini, for instance. Let's just try that out. So get a Spark Mini, and you can get like the little custom foot switch thing that goes with it. And then what's cool is you can upgrade to the Spark, or even this Spark 2 thing, or the Spark 40. Yeah, you got the Spark 40, the Spark Edge. There's also a Spark Live. Let's see that one real fast. Spark Live. $549. Okay, so that's like the really big. That's the big guy right there. Spark control, riff guitar. There's a battery. There should be a cab somewhere. Okay, just kind of looking through. Okay, so it's like the Spark 2 is the head, or can be a head, but there's like a speaker somewhere, like this thing. No, that can't be that. That's just a separate speaker. Okay, so the cab, there is a cab. That's what I was looking for. The cab is just a cab, but it does have 2 combo jacks, XLR or 1/4 inch, a contour knob, speaker volume, a line out volume, which is good. So you can have a single output and you have a separate volume for that. There's a charging port, USB-C. There's a Spark input. Okay, cool. I think that's for the same thing I'm doing here. So you just use your headphone out, and then add it into that. It's just bigger volume. You're just getting more volume out of it. But it looks nice. Looks like a nice little mini stack kind of deal. And Yeah. Oh, we do have some comments. Oh, thank you, guys. Necro Dogs, what's up, man? This guitar sounds like it would work well for a rockabilly tone. Well, you're all about rockabilly, apparently. So, hey, George. Glad you're here. And Rob is hanging out this afternoon. So, really, this is my recommendation. Yes, you could get a Boss Katana, but it doesn't have an app. You can plug it into a computer and do some other stuff with it, but there's really no app with it. The Fender Mustang series stuff, it has Bluetooth. It can do some things. But honestly, I really like the Spark Mini or the Spark stuff or the Positive Grid stuff. It's really neat. Let's go back to our backing track here. Back to my rhythm sound. All right, that's kind of cool what I did there. So check this out. So it's going from A minor to F. So it's going. Okay. Dan Anthony says the guitar makes me miss my mid-90s Les Paul Studio. So that's really why I got this. This is a Kiesel guitar made out in California, all custom made per your specs. So I wanted it to be a homage to a Black Beauty / Les Paul Studio with the big block inlays. You can kind of see it has a metallic finish. It's not metal flake, it's metallic. So once the light hits it in certain ways, it kind of shines and sparkles and stuff. So it's not a flat black look that it may seem to appear to be on the surface. But if you, like I said, if you get it in that certain light, you can see the sparkle kind of come out. So it's neat. And also it has push-pull pots on the tones. So I can make the bridge be single coil or split coil. I can also do the same thing on the neck. So here's the humbucker, then here's the split. So then I can have humbucker on the bridge, split coil on the neck, put it in the middle position and get, kind of a combination of both. Pull up. Put them back both in humbucker mode. Put it back on the bridge. Sounds good. Let's go back to my lead sound. All right, going back to my backing track. I'm doing A minor and F. So here's F. Here's G. A minor. Yeah, I like it. Okay, I like it. So honestly, I mean, you can record full albums with just the Spark Mini if you want to. Just go in, find your clean tone, find a nice rhythm tone or a nice lead. You got the solo right here. It's kind of a mezzo boogie kind of thing. Let's see what I have. Yeah, this is the tread plate thing here. So the gain's pretty high, the bass is pretty high. Let's turn that bass down. I got a tube screamer in front of it that is the drive's all the way down, the level is up, and so forth. I got a delay and a reverb. So yeah, that's just when it's time to soar, just kick in the mezzo boogie and you'll be ready to go. Wow. Okay. Let's go back. Let's price this out here. Let's see what I'm up against. So, guitar amps, Spark Mini. This thing is, let's do some math here. $229. Let's just go with brand new prices. I know we can probably find deals online, but $229 plus. I definitely want the. Okay, there's a Spark Control, which is going to be smaller. That's only $109. Wireless foot switch for Spark Series amps. Get the most out of your Spark amp and app with Spark Control, a wireless design. I mean, this is pretty cool. You can switch between the 4 presets, but if we use the Control X, this seems like it can do more. Something, and that's $149. I'll just do the $149. So plus $149. So you're in $378 for a decent little practice / recording rig that all you have to do is just plug into your audio interface and boom. It would work great. And if you wanted to get the Spark Go, that's $129 as well. Wait, I'm already forgetting what these are. So $149. All right, so that's $378 versus $149 plus $129. So that's $278. So if you want to get the even smaller version and still be able to use the foot switch and stuff, I mean, you're either sub $400 or $300, depending on what you're looking at. After tax and shipping and whatever else. So, I do think for a fact, for Zounds.com, which I am an affiliate partner. So if you're going to buy something online anyway, you can see I've been looking up monitor stations for my desk. I only have one set of monitors right now, but I wouldn't mind adding some of the IK multimedia stuff, but like the Spark Mini. Oh no, They probably don't even, they might not carry it. Positive grid. There's a twin delay pedal. Yeah, maybe you have to buy the Spark stuff like direct from the website. That's what I'm seeing. That is what I'm seeing. Interesting. Okay, well, you can't use my affiliate link to buy positive grid stuff, but it's fine. Honestly, this is a great option. We got about 10 minutes left. I'll leave my... Okay, let's see. Dan Anthony says, I'll leave my Spark on the Marshall JTM45 all the time. Well, that's great. Let's actually dial that in, Dan. So let's go back here. Let's go to the custom setting. Let's go back into the app. And we're going to go to custom. So here's a BE 101, which is neat. Okay, well, let's go find Pure Acoustic, Fish Boy, Jumbo. There's a lot of amps in here. They got a 5150 kind of thing. JVM 100. Looks like there's a new one. So there's a JM 45. There's also a plexiglass, AC booster, Blues Boy. Okay, wow. There's a lot in here. Let's just go with the JM 45 on this one. See what kind of sound that is. Okay, we got some mod EQ going on here. Maybe the echo tape is doing some weird stuff. Maybe that is. Okay. Turn that level down on that. I'm going to save this, overwrite. So custom save. Okay, with that sound, let's go back to our stuff here. Let's do a 80s hard rock backing track. Whoa. I don't even know what key we're in. Uh-oh. Let's go to our solo. Thank you, Sheboygan. I know there's a Sheboygan somewhere out there. I'm not sure where it is, though. Sheboygan, Minnesota, Wisconsin. I don't know. It's a strange. Is a strange Home Alone reference. I'm doing a phone Google Opinion Rewards thing. Yes. I'm going to be, it's October 29th. I'm going to be 44 on November 18th. Look at that. I'm 1 cent away from getting $2. It's like this app. There's this Google Opinion Rewards thing. You can just like answer questions in 2 seconds, and they'll give you like 30 cents here, 40 cents there. And when you get $2, they deposit it into your bank account. And I'm like, hey, sweet, that's $2 I didn't have before. So. Now, honestly, this is the you see the Toastmaster Pro here on my desk. I have a head rush. I have a Kemper. I had all the fractal stuff and I sold it off. I have a Helix right here. I have an HX Stomp. Honestly, I mean, since I don't play in a band. I have no need for really any external amps or pedal boards or anything. I do like playing around with different, all-in-one modelers. But, I mean, these tones right here from the Positive Grid stuff, I mean, that's all I need to play, to record. If I need to record a solo real fast, And that's honestly more of like an 80s kind of sound because it's the scoopy mids. But the custom one right here, the JM45, and it would actually sound really good to do some rhythm stuff with this kind of tone. Kind of that mid-rangey, and then double it up with the solo sound. Then do an actual solo with a very mid-rangey custom sound. That would actually poke out in the mix very well with all that mid-range and stuff like that. So, yo. Have I ever played Black Dog by Led Zeppelin? Have I ever played it? Have Hey, hey, mama, what a way to move. Da 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 do da da bow. It's been a long time. I'll play a lot of Zeppelin stuff back in high school. But I don't go out of my way to just play Zeppelin stuff all that much. But kind of there's just little licks that you gotta kind of piece together. So B bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, really my high school days was when I was learning all the classic rock stuff. I do not go out of my way at all to like try and play any of that stuff nowadays. I do like jamming on some Journey, you know, the uh yeah, it's just kind of a fun solo to learn, but um I don't do a whole lot of that these days. So it is a little past 5. I gotta cook some hamburgers for the family tonight, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's see. Checking up on some. This guitar here, you can probably get it around $2,200 through Kiesel. The gold hardware is going to be extra. If you want to save $100, you can not get the gold hardware and just get silver. You can save about $200 by not getting the sparkle or the metallic finish. Just get a plain black finish. This also has a walnut and maple neck on it. So that is extra that you don't really have to get. You can just get a plain mahogany neck. And the big block inlays are extra, so you could probably get a similar guitar for, $1,800 or so. But the more features you add, the more it's going to cost. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a little video series on the Kiesel Builder and how to use it, how to customize your own Kiesel guitar. And also go on the Fender website. You can do custom Fender specs as well. And just kind of shoot them out and see what kind of specs you can get from the different websites, whatever Fender offers versus what Kiesel offers. I'm just kind of going back through the comments here. Thanks, Dwight, for hanging out. I leave my Spark on the Marshall JTM45 all the time. I have the original and the Spark Go, but want a mini next. Sounds great. Great for bluesy riffs. I'm picturing some 80s aerobics action on stage. Big hair and headbands. It's the keyboards. Oh, yes. Definitely the keyboards. I wouldn't be able to tell that wasn't the real thing from here. I know. Sounds like I got a big Mesa Boogie or Marshall stack behind me just wailing on it. Dane Anthony, thank you for the birthday wishes. I still got, 2 full weeks before my birthday, but it's coming up. It is coming up. Extra large Coke used to be $1.50. Yeah, that's true. McDonald's used to have any size for $1, and they kind of went away from that. But now Wendy's has introduced or have came back with, any size for $1. So go and get you an extra large Coke at 3 p.m. or midnight or whatever you want. So that's good. You're getting old. Oh, yeah. You can't beat the Spark Go for $100. These kids are so lucky to have this tech. Spark Go for $100. Andrew Collins, this is not a new guitar. I've had this for quite a few months now. But I have so many, I just kind of rotate through them. But check back for the stream next week. I will be showing off some newbies that's coming in. One came in today and another's going to come in tomorrow. Because I'm an idiot. He actually plugged straight into the mixing board to get the sound on that record. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you just... JHS Pedals has a really good like console style pedal. Let me show you that real fast. Jimmy Page is my favorite guitarist of all time. Well, he's pretty good. Looks like compared to an LP. Yeah, it's probably 8.5 pounds. I'm sure it is a mahogany body with a maple walnut neck, so it's it's not light by any means. You can also get these chambered as well. So if you want to save some weight, you can get them chambered. Andrew, I talked about the Fractal last week. The VP4, it's pretty cool. In my life right now, I don't want to piece together different units just to like create sounds. Like I don't want to have effects from this one and then have amps from this one. Because then at some point, you either have to stay on the same amp and just switch between different drives on your effects, or you have some way to actually channel switch on the amp side by either hitting one foot switch on this unit over here and it switches the thing over here. But then you got to have MIDI cables and just extra stuff. So I am not interested in anything that forces me to, put together different units, like a big pedal board back in the day. Now, if I had a nice tube amp that I gigged with, and I just wanted to have some effects go in front, the VP4 would be great. I still have my HX effects over here. That would be more than enough. That I would just need a drive, a tremolo, delay, and a reverb, and maybe 2 drives, something like that. So yeah, I would just use the HX effects for that and save the extra money. But apparently the VP4 does have gapless switching, so you can essentially set up different presets and then scenes within those presets. But with there only being 4 foot switches, I'm kind of you're limiting, is very limited on what you can access at any given time. So that's why I would kind of stay away from it. I don't know. What's your best song to play when you're feeling emotional? When you feel emotional, like as far as like on the guitar, or just in general. I do like the Separate Ways by Journey. I like cranking it up and just jamming along with it. So. You listen. Ooh, oh, oh. But anyway, as far as not guitar playing and just listening to music in general, I'm from Alabama. I can't say the word general very well, so I'm sorry. General. General. Bleh. I like metal. I like Extol. I like Zayo. Here lately, I've been getting into some Sabrina Carpenter pop stuff, but I'm not a fan of cursing. I don't curse myself, like, ever, unless I just, get really mad and smash my thumb or something. But so I'm not a fan of listening to curse words in music per se. And she's definitely not afraid to throw out some F bombs and some holy crap type stuff and whatever. So I was like, all right, well, clearly her give a F's her give a F's are on vacation apparently. So she just don't care. But the music is really good. I mean, the if you're into pop production and good songwriting, her songs are really really good. I'm just not a fan of the cursing. So if she would have found a way to not throw in all the curse words, but still have the same like lyrical content or like same topics that she sings about, I would have been fine with it. But yeah, Sabrina Carpenter is really cool. I wouldn't let your kids listen to it, because she's all about the sexual innuendos and stuff like that. But whatevs, it is what it is. Let's see who else. My daughters love Taylor Swift, so whenever we get into the car, she's like, "Daddy, play Taylor Swift." I'm like, "Okay, fine. I'll play some Tay-Tay." For all the Swifties out there. Let's see who else. I really don't deep dive into like the classics all that often, like the 60s and 70s bands. I kind of stay with the modern, like last 2 decades kind of range of music that I listen to. Not saying that I won't throw on like a little Toto or Genesis or Sting or Led Zeppelin every once in a while just for fun. But it's usually going to be either full metal or I go like full pop. And, I might listen to some blues every once in a while or some country or something. But it's usually those two extremes of like going full pop and then go full metal. And that's kind of fun to listen to in that way. So still got the blues emotion. I mean, I hate to say it. I mean, Stevie Ray Vaughan is just it's almost cliche at this point. It's like, oh, we all love Stevie Ray Vaughan. Yeah, he was good. I mean, John Mayer is really, really good. Derek Trucks, if you're really big into like slide guitar, that guy will blow your mind. And another really, really good one that his name, I can see his face. He has a mustache. Let me look this up real fast. I need to end this stream. I've gone over a little bit, but it's fun just chatting. It is fun to chat. Blues. He's from Murfreesboro. He's like from our area, or from this area that I'm in. Where are we at? Where are we at? Once I see his name, I'll be like, oh, is that? Wow. I did release a video last night about midnight on the Toastmaster Pro, so if you're interested in that, it's got about 200 views so far. I don't skyrocket in the views. That's just the way it is. My channel's still relatively small, even though I'm at 15 and a half K. I don't rake in the views like some of these guys, but I don't care. It is what it is. All right. Blues guitarist. I'm doing this in Google now. I was on YouTube, but from Murfreesboro. Jack Pearson. Like, wow. What is his name? This guy, if you want to get into some real emotional, like bluesy stuff, I mean, Jack Pearson will rip your head off in the nice way. He literally does blues, jazz, rock, country, bluegrass, and classical. I'm just reading off of the AI overview here. Pearson has performed with many world-class artists, including Vince Gill, Jimmy Buffett, and Bobby Blue Bland. He's also a sought-after guitar teacher and created the Jack Pearson Guitar Academy online. I need to check that out. I've been teaching private lessons for 15 plus years, but I'm always willing to learn more from other people. Yeah, Jack Pearson. That's my recommendation for the day. Go check them out right now before the sun goes down, and you will be very satisfied with that recommendation for sure. Yeah, Dick Dale. I know Necro Dogs. You're a big, you are a big surf rock guy, which is cool. He did metal before metal was a thing. Oh, that's cool. Like Link Ray was punk 20 years before punk. All right, guys. I am so thrilled that y'all have participated today. Some weeks are, kind of sparse, but it's fine. If you're not subscribed already, then subscribe down below. Click the bell for any future videos. I do go live every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Rain or shine, unless I'm dead or out of state or just not by a computer. Hopefully I'm not dead. That'd be good. And then I've been really trying to get a video out on Fridays as well, but it looks like here lately I've just been doing a Monday release and then a Tuesday live stream. Maybe it would make more sense to do a Tuesday live stream and then a Friday release. I don't know. That way you can kind of have the weekend to watch the videos, and then you're kind of gearing up for the next live stream. Then you're just waiting again for another Friday release. Maybe I'll switch that up. Maybe I'll do Friday releases from now on. So I'll do Tuesday live stream and a Friday release, and then if I get extra spicy, I might do a Sunday or something. I don't know, like a Sunday release. So I kind of space them out. But I want to try and be more consistent with my videos, while also dealing with family and full-time job and doing studio work. I wrote some number charts last night for a Fiverr gig, Fiverr.com, which I do a lot of those. And then I have some songs I need to finish up for some clients that I just keep procrastinating on. And yeah, so a lot of things going on, but I'm happy to be busy. I'm happy to be alive. And I'm happy that you are here hanging out with me, Dr. McFarland, on Tuesday afternoon. So thanks everyone for the stream. And I will see you guys in the next video, maybe this Friday. So check you guys. See you guys later.